Alright, welcome back to another monthly video on the rail industry. This time I'm not going to bother with the numbers and I'm just going to say the dates. Anyways, let's begin. Starting off this video, on June 10th, Metro began testing its SD70 Mac H, or I don't even know, but it's just Mac H for me. It also went to a fair that same day. That's pretty cool. Also on the 10th, CSX revealed its Chessie System Heritage unit. Rail fans were disappointed, along with the B&O Heritage unit as well. On June 16th, the railroad industry filed a lawsuit against the new emissions rules placed in California. They argued that it would force premature retirement of around 25,000 diesel locomotives around the US before their zero-emission counterparts were ready to take its place. Those rules were designed to slowly phase out diesel-powered trains by banning the sale of most new combustible engines. But the rules governing railroads would ban the use of locomotives older than 23 years old starting in 2030, which is not far away. So all your favorite locomotives would be gone, such as the remaining F59 PHIs and older likable locomotives. And this would force railroads to start setting aside money to buy zero-emission locomotives, which are barely in development right now. On June 21st, Brightline completed its Orlando extension. This is some great news as now trains in the two yards are officially connected, and eventually service can be extended to Orlando. Also on the 21st, the Coast Guard basically imposed a twice-hourly bridge raise. This will hinder Brightline's expansion of more train service and will also create backups on the grade crossings, especially with freight trains. I don't think this was opposed officially as the making of this video, but if it does, or is, it's gonna cause hell for drivers, and I eventually see this being reversed due to complaints. On June 22nd, Canadian Pacific, Kansas City, and CSX announced that they would partner up to develop hydrogen locomotives. The two companies said they will partner in this deployment of hydrogen locomotive conversion kits for its diesel-electric locomotives. CSX's first steps say they will convert one of its diesel locomotives using a hydrogen conversion kit developed by Canadian Pacific. I'm not sure what a hydrogen kit is, but I prefer it just being an entirely new locomotive for hydrogen, not just a hydrogen kit for a diesel electric locomotive. There could be some problems with that. On June 27th, new F40PH-4C locomotives were revealed and planned to be commissioned by Rolling Stock Solutions later this year into 2024. This is interesting as there's now going to be a new Tier 4 locomotive other than the Charger, F125, and MP54AC. On June 28th, Canadian Pacific Kansas City revealed their new chosen paint scheme. It looks okay, but I prefer one with the yellow stripes, as it looks more like AWVR 767, which ironically was a Canadian Pacific locomotive. On June 29th, CSX revealed their third heritage unit, a Seaboard Systems Heritage unit to be exact. And again, disappointment followed. And then there's me, who doesn't care. Also on the 29th of June, a Coast Starlight train hit a county-owned truck and derailed. I'm not sure about the county truck, what county it's in, but all I know is it's a county truck. Leading the train was none other than ALC-42-300, and immediately rail fans bastardized the Charger. Me personally, I'm not gonna bastardize the Charger unless there's an actual true problem that will just hamper it completely. There probably is. But damn, holy cow, one small little incident and everyone's bastardizing the Charger. I'm still personally giving it a chance, but I feel like the majority of people who don't like it are under the age of 13. So yeah, that happened. On on June 30th, which was my birthday by the way, marked the last day the Toronto Terminals Railway would be controlling train traffic in Toronto's Union Station Rail Corridor. They will cease control of Cherry Street Tower to Metrolinx. For those who don't know, Metrolinx is the parent company of GO Transit and other stuff. Anyways, this brings the Toronto Terminals Railway operation lifetime here to 92 years. That's a lot. 3 control towers are present, and one will switch to Metrolinx on July 1st, with the other 2 switching later on. Also on the 30th, GO Transit announced that the famed Toronto to London GO train would halt service to London this coming fall due to an ending lease, and they have no intentions to renew it. This is quite sad, as there will no longer be daily F59 PHs running on this line, other than surprise sets on off-peak or rare peak time trains. This is also a pain for commuters who go to London. Well, that brings an end to June. June was quite interesting compared to the last few months with all this stuff. And the last one was very interesting, and it was also last minute for me. I heard it mere minutes before I was done editing. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and that's pretty much all. See ya.